Hey y'all. So, just got off the phone with my psych. They're doing the intake or whatnot. And I got like a whole lists of stuff that he wants me to talk to my other doctors about, including my nightmares and anxiety. He thinks need to talk further about the PTSD from when I was in the hospital earlier in the year when I had the heart surgery. Um, when I was in the ER before the heart surgery, because I still, sometimes when my anxiety is bad, I still hear like the flat lines and gasps and screams of the people that were dying next to me from COVID in the ER. Blessed be that I didn't get it. Um, the nightmares have been a lot, and the anxiety has been a lot. I can't say that it hasn't. Um, we talked about other things like meds that cause dry mouth, and one of my meds can interfere with my ability to enjoy certain adult activities. Luckily, it has not, though. Uh, so blessed be that. But they are going to look further into it and see what else is, there, what can be done. Dealing with the stressors of these new cells, these new cancer cells, and still dealing with limitations. Last night, my anxiety was pretty bad. Um, and it was just something so simple. I wanted to move the cat tree from one place to the other side of the house. And all I had to do was grab the drill, unscrew the anchor, and screw it back in over there. Just move the cat house. And then realized I don't have enough strength in my hands to hold the drill the way I used to. I couldn't even lift the damn cat house. And talking to my husband, about moving it. And I'm just like, I know how to do it. I can do it. And he's like, yeah, but that's before you were sick. And it hit me like a fucking block of cement. The realization of so many things that I used to be able to do that I can't anymore. And DIY is something that I've always had a love for. And I'm sitting here wondering, how do I get my hand strength back to a point where I can hold a drill again? We talk about maybe moving off grid one day and building our log cabin or something. And how the heck am I going to do that if I can't even hold a drill? If I can't even move a simple cat tree? How am I going to carry logs and brick? This journey has been a roller coaster. And even in remission, there's so much pain still. And then the trapped feeling of not being able to go any damn where because of the pandemic. Which sucks, of course, for all of us. But especially for people in my position, that have compromised immune systems. My psych says that I'm handling things great. He told me to continue doing my channel and using my memory techniques. I play solitaire, concentration, and other memory games to help regain my memory and try to learn to refocus so I can get my studies done. And I told you I've had to go back modules just to reread them because I barely remember reading them in the first place because of the CAR-T. PTSD is a heck of a thing. The nightmares that I've had lately all say that something is hidden from me. Something that I don't know about is hidden from me, and I can't even begin to imagine what it is. But whatever it is going to hurt. It's going to hurt my emotions. And so I pray that whatever it is, the gods will give me strength to get through. I know that I am just human. I am perfectly imperfect. We all are. And sometimes remembering to be kind to yourself is difficult. Last night when he said, that was before you were sick. And literally my heart just broke into pieces. And I know he didn't mean it that way. But it's the realization, thinking about all the things that I love to do, hiking and camping and swimming and DIY stuff and coloring and arts. How many of those things am I going to have to give up, maybe I'll never get to climb that mountain. I'd like to, but I have to accept the fact that I may not be able to physically ever climb a mountain. And, maybe, I get out to the deep water and my body's not strong enough to swim back. There are so many limitations that I haven't even begun to discover yet. And each one of them hurts. Each one of them makes you wish that you could be your former self. And it makes you want to hate cancer and everything that goes along with it. The thought of going back into treatment if these cells become active is frightening. Chemo or radiation, or I don't even know if they can do another CAR T or if that would even be effective on organal cancers. They don't know if it's going to be effective on organal cancers. But I keep finding things to love every day. I keep finding reasons to laugh, even if it's just my silly pets over here. They are too much. What are you guys doing, huh? What are you guys doing? Come here. Say hi to everybody. This is my Fluff. She's a toy Maltipoo. She's been a great comfort to me. And this, come here, Morris. This is my kitty face. My orange tabby. Morris, my love. They have been wonderful. And if you don't have a support pet, you should think about it. Even fish. Just watching the fish live their happy life could be wonderful. You guys, cut it out. They're over here wrestling. But they make me smile. And that's important. My hubby, he just held me while I cried last night about my frustration and not being able to just move a simple cat house. And, we were talking about, every few months you're supposed to flip your mattress or whatever. And it's like, all right, well, we should probably do that. And so, I was going to try to do it, but I can't even lift the mattress anymore. I used to do it by myself, easy, just flip, boom, done. And now it's like, I can barely grab an armful of pillows, and sometimes a heavy blanket is too heavy. The nausea is better today, thank goodness. I'm going to try to eat something small and hope for the best. I got my apple, I got my yogurt, I make a sandwich with just turkey, no cheese. And, whatever it is, I have to keep looking forward to life. We have to. I can't wait for my hubby to get home. It's just about 12:30, and I know it'll be a few more hours yet. So for now, I'll play with the pets and maybe Yes, I see you got your toy, silly girl. See, she wants to be on here too. She's so playful. But I guess hearing out loud, the issues that you have, it's like, I've studied the human mind and behavior since I was a little girl, since I was 12 years old. And knowing things through textbook and living things is very different. I've suspected for some time that I'm dealing with PTSD, but to hear it aloud is just like, okay. My anxiety over the pandemic has led to, what do they call it? Psychosocial disorder or something. It's a type of paranoia or something. Again, more research to be done on that, so don't take my word for it. At least not yet. When I come back with the facts, I'll let you know. But I got up and brushed my hair and got myself together ready for my video visit, and made my peppermint tea for my stomach. And tried to just, do something I love. Like, I'd like to try to crochet some more. I mean, my hands are not good like they used to be, but I'd like to give it a shot and try to, maybe like physical therapy for my hands. I don't know. Any suggestions? What I can do to get my hand strength and muscles back to working normal and maybe not have all this numbness all the time. I watch a lot of educational shows to help train my brain, and then cute stuff, animals and other whatnot, that things that make me happy. Even Disney. When I'm feeling really down, I put on Moana, to be honest, because we don't know how far we'll go, but I know that I'll go the distance for life. We talked about when I was younger, and there were, suicide attempts due to the abuse that I was dealing with, the sexual abuse that I was dealing with. And we talked about my mom's addiction in the past. We talked about going through the heart surgery. We talked about a lot. And I can't get into it all now because that would be like an hour-long video. But even my eating disorder has improved. Cancer is like a cocoon. It changes you into a beautiful butterfly if you do it right. If you stay positive, if you stay focused, if you keep dreaming those big dreams and don't give up. I'm going to try to get some studying done today for my real estate license. I'm probably going to have to go back in the modules again to renote things that I've already noted, or I had written notes and I am clueless as to where they went. Maybe the dog ate it. I don't know. But I'm glad that the psych says that I'm handling things well. I remind myself every day of 3 things that I love about life and 3 things that I love about myself. And then 3 things that I'm looking forward to in the future. And that is my real estate license and career. One day taking a trip to Greece to see my mother's homeland. And I'd like to learn to fish. My husband said he's going to teach me. Maybe get like a cabin on the lake and rent a boat or something. And I just, I'm excited for those days. And that excitement is exactly what we need to keep moving forward, to keep pushing for the future. No, makeup every day, none of that. Some days you just don't feel up to it. But those things are what help me to get through, to keep pushing forward to the future and keep battling this cancer and whatever else may come. I found out the headache specialist that they're sending me to is also an MS specialist. And, it makes me wonder, like, is there something y'all are not telling me? I have to see a chiropractor. They want to check on my back and see how that's going there because I have a couple slip discs from previous injuries in my life. You know, my life is definitely a book, a fascinating book. And I think about writing a book sometimes. People tell me that I should. Sometimes it's hard to talk about everything that's happened, everything that I've done, everything that I've lived through, especially things that I'm not proud of. Um, but it's all part of a learning process. You know, you have to face yourself, you know, and face those dark holes and forgive yourself and accept that you are not a bad person just because you made a mistake or two. Cancer, it does not have to be an end. No illness has to be an end. If you keep your mental strong and keep your mental pretty, keep naming those things that you love every day about yourself, about life, and 3 things that you're looking forward to in the future. That's it. That's all you have to do. And keep telling people that you love them. Hug as much as you can. I mean, I know it's hard with the pandemic, but even if it's just a pet, I'd curl up with a teddy bear. I do it all the time. I've got that little inside me that loves to cuddle with teddy bears and have my coloring books and watch Disney and escape for a little while into something fun. Play a video game or whatever. You can find your escape in regular daily stuff, but never forget, you know, for that moment, you know, enjoy whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's a slice of cake or baking some cookies or, you know, some art, sketching, you know, heck, redecorate or just if you're meticulously cleaning, whatever it is that brings you joy, indulge in it and focus on just that joyful thing for those moments and let that fill your heart. Because what fills your heart fills your spirit, and it helps the mind stay strong. A positive mind, positive psychology, your mental pretty is what can pull you through any difficult situation. And just remember, you know, the tallest trees weather the harshest storms. And they are imperfect, but they are beautiful, beautifully unique. No one tree looks like another. All of their branches are different, and they all live different lives and weather different storms, just like we do. But the mighty evergreen is a symbol of life and hope even on the coldest nights. Every storm passes. You just got to look for that silver lining. It's there if you look for it. Keep reaching out to your friends. Keep reaching out to your family. Video time as much as possible. You know, laugh as often as you can. Put on comedy after comedy after comedy if that's what it takes. But don't ever give up. Stay strong, you guys. And stay safe. Love you all. Later.